Hello, and it's a pleasure to be with you for my TBC Live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. It's good to represent the Billion Coin, referred to as TBC. I'd like to first thank my wonderful, wonderful loved one that's always here. And I see you in the chat, dear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. I know that I have many others, but I want to recognize my other two little ones, Miss Kayla. How you doing, sweetie? And Miss Butterball, we call Kayla. How you doing, dear? My three angels, always there to support me. Thank you so much for all of your support. And more people are coming in right now, Bangladesh people and some other people. Thank you so much. People saying hello to my beautiful wife. That's fine. That's good. Always giving the love and concern. That's what we do in TBC. Love, respect, prosperity, abundance for humanity. That's what we're about in the Billion Coin. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do today, I'm going to go to our blog just to see some new blogs that's out. Okay, okay. We're going to do that first. All right. We're going to do that first. All right. And then I'm going to talk. We're going to go over some things I want to go over today. Some things that I said I was going to do last week. One thing, and that is I'm going to show people. And I know some people on this chat area may know how to do this, but this is for new people. Okay, we gotta always make sure we're handling the new people with care, because they don't understand how to do these things. All right, and that's how to do a verification from your wallet. I'm gonna go to my TBC wallet. I'm gonna show you exactly what to do. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's what the main thing we're gonna do today. But first, we're gonna go to the blog. So let me do a screen share. All right. Okay, we're here. A few blog posts has come up since this morning, since our send button meeting. And by the way, we had a fine send button meeting today. Randy did. Randy was a little under the weather this weekend, so I don't know whether he did his cash flow coaching or his broadcast today. You know, because he was at my broadcast meeting, but he didn't show himself. He only could talk. He said a few things. He chimed in twice, and that was it. And he's more interactive in my broadcast meeting than he normally is. So, but he was there. But I don't know whether he did anything else today, because he's probably take care of he had a little cold, and I could see his voice wasn't the same even in the send button meeting. Okay, now let me just move on. All right. And like I said, we had the send button meeting today, and Randy did a fine job despite not being at his best. You know, and most of this was the same thing I went over yesterday in my live broadcast. Okay. I went through this whole incredibly great blog post that admin did. And the biggest word that this is TBC is a self-funded. No, that's not the word. It's got to do with self-confidence. Self-confidence. That's this word right here. Self-confidence. I talked about that yesterday. And that was the main thing we talked about in my broadcasters meeting today. And I'm still working on uploading that, so I would have that for our broadcasters in the broadcasting chat room very shortly. Okay. All right. Now, so let me go back. Okay, this was I'm gonna go click on his YouTube. This is his second one. I'm not sure he's from India or whether he's from the Bangladesh community, but he this was his second live broadcast. I think I think he's from the Bangladesh community. I could be wrong. He could be from India instead. I'm sorry if I could be. He could be. Okay, but he's doing his second broadcast. See, folks, this is what impresses me about people that step out of their comfort zone to do a broadcast. This is maybe only his second. Okay, this may be only his second, but he's doing it. That's the key. He is doing his broadcast. And a wonderful background. Look at the background he put up there. Oh, excellent, excellent. I need to get where he is. I got to get me a background like that. Look at that beautiful background of the train and the road and the mountains. Beautiful, beautiful background. My God, I'm telling you, there's a guy in the Philippines. I'm trying to think his name. Crypto Magic he refers himself as in the Philippines. Another person that does an impeccable background. I got to find out how they're doing this. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And right here, once again, I usually post these on my wife and I timeline of my friend Patam Kamar is right here doing another fine 40 grain transaction, which is about 108 US dollars right now. Okay. And he's doing that with another countryman that's joining our TBC community that wants to be a billionaire. He's going to be, and he said all these people are going to be broadcasters because he's training them how to be broadcasters. But these people are also involved in the merchant community. Oh, man, he's doing it. I won't be surprised if Admin put up every success report that Tom Kamar puts up there. I wouldn't be surprised. He's doing these almost daily, folks. Wow. He's leading the way, folks. Him and the Mbe. And Mbe, I was at his live broadcast today. He's back doing live broadcast again. But he's been working behind the scenes training people. Because you see a lot of his training videos here on the blog. Okay? So let me see here. This was his fifth one. This was Tom Kumar, his fifth one right here. This one is on my my wife and I's timeline. Okay. Now, all right. And that's the blog for today. Not much else on the blog for today. Okay. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I've done it before, sometime last year, a few times last year. These are some things I do periodically for the help people that don't understand and for those that are new that truly don't understand how to do this. Because what y'all need to understand is, and let me come out, let me instead of talking to my computer, let me so you can see my face. What you need to understand is this, okay? Every time you do a peer-to-peer transaction on our TBC009.net wallet website, a verification transaction has to be done in your Crinkle Cashback office that we refer to as the KCBO. Peer-to-peer transactions have to be done because guess what? Those cookies for that transaction will not appear in your cookie rewards until that's done. I'm just letting you know. Okay? If you wonder why they're not showing up, because you didn't do the transaction. And I'm going to try to do it without doing an actual one. I'm going to show you what to do so you'll understand. Okay? All right? This particular broadcast may be posted on the blog. It's a possibility. It could be. Admin may do that because admin likes it when I do a demonstration, show you how to do something that pertains to the billion coin. All right. So let's do a screen share. All right. Now I have my TBC 009. I haven't logged in, but I'm going to log in. And I have my Crinkle Cash back office. These are the two things you have to have open. Okay. Let me see. It may have timed out. Let me see what it take me there. Okay. Here's transaction. You click on confirmation request receivers. Okay? And these are just some old transactions I did back in early part of 2017. But this will not even show here on a new person's. Okay? Hit this green dot over here says add request. Okay? Now you see the person that's receiving that purchased 40 grains of gold, for example. It's just for an example. 40 grains of gold is a little over 100 US dollars. Let's give an example. All right. You put your name here. You're the receiver. You put your name, first name here, second name here. Of course, it's your TBC 009.net. And notice, you don't see the 004.net no more. That's been taken away. It no longer exists no more. Okay? All right. If you know that it's 40 grains of gold, well, you know what it is. Okay? So, if it's 40 grains, that's really right now, that's 108 US dollars. Okay? Then you put your the wallet. Now, where do you get your wallet address? Well, let's log into my not my Cream Cash back off my TBC wallet. All right. Now, this right here, you take this, you copy and paste this wallet address right here. You copy and paste it, and you put it right here. There it is. Okay? The date the transaction may have happened. So I'm going to give you an example of a transaction I did. Let's scroll down here, and let's say the date that it happened. You copy and paste that if you don't want to remember it, and you put it right here. And notice it says 2008-0501. It's not the other way around, folks, the traditional way. So, where it gives you for the sake of this, I'm gonna go ahead and paste it because I know what it is. Okay, but it tells you right here. It gives you exactly any month. See, any month there, you can pick it and I put it there for you in the format provided. In this format, I put it there for you. It says time of transaction. Notice the time is in this type of format right here. So where do you find that? You go back into your wallet and look at the time here. 13.30.03. So I copy that, and then I go back to my Cream Cash back office, and I put the time right there. See how that goes? All right. Now I'm gonna put my name just for the sake of it, okay? Because I'm just so you'll see how it's fully filled out. Then it says amount of transaction in Kringles, and this is where a lot of people mess up right here. It's an error. I'm gonna show you where do you get that, folks? Go back to your wallet. Okay. What you got to do is switch this to Kringles. See? It changes here. It says 3 Kringles. 3. Okay, I can remember that. That's easy. Put 3. Okay, method of transaction. Let's say it was cash. So we put cash. And it gives other examples as Bitcoin, PayPal, merchandise, services, etc. And let me point something out to you right here. Let's say, for an example, you were painting a room for someone, and they did a certain amount of grains of gold in TBC in your wallet. Let's say it was just $100. Let's say it was 40 grains of gold. That would be the service. Just put the service. Then, no, not my email. but you put the trusted sellers, the one that's actually going to transfer the TBC Kringles into your wallet, their email. That your email does not go here. And this is what everybody that may not know. Well, a lot of you know, but a lot of new people don't know this. Before you submit it, save it first. I'm going to say that again. Before you submit it, save it first. Then submit. Then it will show up like these show up, right? For an example, like these show up that I've done in early part of 2017. Okay? All right. Okay. Now, in order is one more step before it gets to your cookie rewards. Your cookies get there. You go back to rewards, transaction verification, and confirm transaction sender. All right. Now, we move that over. Let's say I had one. Now you see all these are approved. These are all approved. But when you're going to have a selection under this column here that says approve or reject. Once you approve it, then your cookies show in your TBC wallet. I'm going to say that again. Once the sponsor approves that, you have to contact them, approve it, then your cookies will show under cookie rewards. Okay? All right. Okay. I hope y'all understood what I just did. All right? So, I'm just pointing it out to you. All right? I hope y'all understand what I just did. Okay? Now, I know that a lot of people in this chat area may understood this because they may have already done these before. But when people say to come to you, and I'm gonna come out of this, I'm gonna come out of this screen share. Okay, when people come to you and say, well, and you're in their redemption month, as we're still in. In fact, we got practically only about 2 more days. Because don't count the 31st and pressing that redeem button. I'm telling you that now. My wife and I, we done doing ours on the 30th. Right after I do my live broadcast on the 30th. I take care of hers for her because she's a very busy lady. Okay. My team is going to do this on the 30th. And if someone would now, they can, because some of them are not broadcasters. But I'm getting every cookie I can get down to the last day on the 30th. That's the day I'm going to press the redeem button. And listen to this, folks. This is what you need to understand. All is not lost if something happens, you forget to press the redemption button. Because guess what? Come next May, all those cookies, they're not going away. They're going to stay right there, safe in your Kringle Cash back office under Cookie Rewards. And soon as next redemption month comes up in May, you'll be able to redeem those cookies and any other cookies you get over that time from now to May. Admin does not take your cookies away, folks. The key is that you got to make sure that you follow every facet of your wallet, your Kringle Cash back office, and your blog post. If you do everything in those 3 areas, like clockwork, you won't have any problems. I have yet to have a problem with anything recording. I take one step. In the beginning, when I signed up for Kringle Cash, somehow they recorded me twice. I got to somebody that knew how to contact somebody in support, and we didn't have a help desk then. But I with some of my Facebook friends, I found one. My leader at the time knew someone else who could contact someone support and got that one of them taken away. One of my Crinkle Cash back office taken away. That, and it happened to one of the guys on my team too. So I'm letting you know, all those kinds of things was happening back then. But the wallet, the KCBO, which is the Crinkle Cash back office, all is running so smooth. When you do when you pay your $10 admin fee, my goodness, it's already once it's confirmed under your Bitcoin or your cryptocurrency wallet. Once it's saying confirmed there, it's practically confirmed your Crinkle Cash back office and all your tabs appear. Because some people forget, oh, that's right, I owe that $10 fee again, a fee. Some people forget that, you see. Some people forget it. I'm telling you. And they wonder why all their tabs are going in Crinkle Cash back office. You got to pay that $10 fee once a year. Remember, once you paid it, it already is paid for your $10 or your 4 grains of gold for your TBC wallet lifetime fee. Once that's paid one time, you never got to care about any 4 grains of gold for your wallet fee ever again. That's the lifetime for that. But it's per year in your wallet. And I think a $10 or a 4 grain of gold for your Crinkle Cash back office is practically nothing. At least we could say that here in the United States, because you can't do too much here, anything with $10 or 4 grains of gold in the United States. So I'm just letting you know. And thank you. I know Darren would be here. And let me tell you something. I have to speak about him because Darren gets up early in the morning just to see me. And that's why I try my best to make sure I try to be there for him as much as I possibly can. Because this is another person that's over 200. He's probably over 220 now. I don't know what his live broadcast is now, what he's going to be doing today, but all I can say is that he's over 200. Now, my friend John Harder, unfortunately, if y'all don't see him, because something happened, I don't know what has happened for YouTube sometimes. I hear they have taken him down he told me for 3 months. And I told him, use Zoom. There's another format called Vimeo, 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 another video format. YouTube is not the only way to do a live broadcast, folks. I'm just letting you know. I got a paid Zoom account that I can have up to 100 people on at one time, live. And get this, I can share my screen, and guess what? I can give them privilege to share my screen, to share their screen. For my knowledge, I cannot do that on YouTube. I can share my screen, but I can't let you share your screen. Well, you can do that in Zoom. So there are some advantages of using other formats that we may not be aware of. So, but you have to learn these things, okay? Thank you all for being here for this live broadcast. You know, if anybody want to come on, they can now. I only got about 5 more minutes. But if you don't, that's fine too. I fully understand. Okay? Thank you all that's here in this live broadcast. All of my people that's here. Okay? I'm getting new people in, I see, that I haven't seen before. Oh, Mr. Haron is here, of course. He was here yesterday. And he's a very good speaker. He's serious about what he says. He's a great leader over there in Nigeria. He believes in this whole movement. Folks, that blog post that admin did yesterday is one of the greatest. Randy went over it today in the Send Button meeting. I went over it yesterday in my broadcast. It's a great live blog post, should I say. Great blog post. Okay? All right. Thank you for all the people that's thinking I'm doing a good broadcast. I always get these people always think so. I'm just I just give you what I know, and what I know is TBC, folks. I said it. Yeah, I know it. I know the blog very well. I know what I know. I can only tell you what I know. I can only teach you what I know. And so I want to deliver to you some things that's correct. I'm going to, for a little news flash, it's something that came out in our broadcast meeting. I want to make y'all aware. And this was brought up for Mr. Scott Thon, who does the Cambodian Sinbun meeting tomorrow. He let us know that there is a scammer out there that's, this is a merchant, supposed to be a make-believe merchant. And I believe, I don't know whether they was put on the our Cream Cast back office or not, but it's over iPhones, selling iPhones. But people are sending their money up to $1,000 US dollars. I don't know how many grains of gold that is right now on top of my head, but spending that much money, and they never even got the product. And when the person inquires about it, they get bold about it and say, you can report me to whoever, admin, whatever. I don't care. They have an I don't care attitude. Very, 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 very negative. They don't care who you report them to. Now they got your money and gone. That's, you know what I said to Scott Thorne? I thank you, sir, for giving me the information, but also what the admin said in our blog. I always go back to the blog, folks. That's your ammunition. Use what's in the blog. It plainly says in the blog. Why are you even messing with? I'm not saying he's doing that. He said he found out about it. Why would anybody even mess with any merchant, so believe merchant, on the internet when they told you to stay away from all of that right now? All you should be doing is dealing with merchants, little small mom and pop cafe shops, things of that sort in your villages or whatever you're located. No chain restaurants or hotels or none of that kind of crap. One at a time, folks. Just like, take it from Mr. Pratam Kumar, what he's doing. One at a time he's doing. Take it from M. McDerrick and Cameron. One at a time, he's bringing them on board. One, you see them all? You may have seen Pratam Kumar have a group of guys around him, but he's been to them one at a time. Follow what's in the blog, folks. Learn how to properly approach people. People don't know what the Billion Coin is. You have to make sure you explain it to them. And your deliverance, your approach is everything, folks. When you're prospecting anybody or any business regarding the Billion Coin. Remember, I've said this before. I said it in my broadcasters meeting today. People join your online business or whatever you're involved in because of you, more than they join it before because of what you're offering, and that is your business. They joining because of you. So it's all about relationship building from one person to the next regarding before you unload your offer to them. Okay, remember that, folks. That's my little tip before I end today. People join because of you, not because of what you're offering them in that, okay? Or that business, or that thing, or whatever that offer is. Not to say they don't want the offer, but people join because of you. They got to see some sincerity and some honesty and some transparency in you. Okay? All right? I learned these things. I didn't learn this in TBC. I learned this a long time ago. I've been dealing with online business for 10 years, folks. I learned this thing from multimillionaires, folks. I learned a lot of great things that I can help people. So they definitely got the right one in the Billion Coin, because I have some things I can even offer. And that's why I find it easy to talk to people. I'm not threatened by people. Folks, in case you don't know, I'm a retired probation officer for my state of Virginia here in the United States. And I dealt with some very, very bad characters. So, you know, talking to ordinary people come easy for me. When you can talk to criminals with the mindset they have, and when you got to always be one step ahead of them. So I find it talking to people very easy. You just got to be honest. People want to see your honesty, your transparency, as I stated. And it's for TBC or any online business. So make sure you're honest with people when you're talking to them. And that's my last thing for today, folks. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And thank you all for being here for my live broadcast. And make sure y'all support other broadcasters like Darren Haywood. Okay? I'm sure he'll be doing his later on today. Some people already did their broadcasts. Some of the people of the Bangladesh community. Folks, if you haven't been in their Simba meetings or their anything that involving them, you're missing a treat. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for all the new people that's here. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much for my loved one that's always there. I can always depend on you for all you do for me, and you know what I mean by that. And I thank you also, my great, sweet little Kayla. I call her my secret admirer. And my loved one, Miss Butterball, we call Caitlin. Thank you all for being here today, all of you. It's about love, prosperity, and abundance for humanity. That's the Billion Coin. Have a great day and peace.